to the New Movie Thing show. This is the show where we go to the theaters and we watch new movies. And if you can't make it to the theater, or if you're like, I don't want to go to the theater, I want to stay home, you can go to netflix.com/SourceFed and get a whole month of streaming movies. You can join us on our movie club show. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and today we got a chance to go see the Lego Movie.
Everything is awesome!
Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Speaking of everything being awesome, my quickie review is that this movie is awesome. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great for all ages. I know it's marketed as a kids movie, but I didn't really think it was a kids movie at all. I thought it was an adult movie with elements that will keep kids entertained.
Well, I would say I really enjoyed it too. It's got that Phil Lord and Chris Miller injection, which made Cloudy and Clone High and all that kind of stuff so awesome.
Unlike Cloudy and Clone High, I feel like Cloudy was definitely a kids movie with adult humor sprinkled in. I feel like this is an adult movie with stuff for kids sprinkled in. It makes you feel, it's written amazingly. It's an incredibly smart script. It looks dynamite. Like, I mean, I know it's not stop motion, but it feels like it is at a lot of parts. It's CGI. And just a lot of the stuff that they do with the Legos and the look of it are very clever. Steve and I got a chance to see it in 3D, and it really makes this Lego world come to life.
This is just kind of like the perfect way to make a Lego movie. It seemed all stop motion animation. The lighting was beautiful. The creative things they did with lasers and shipbuilding and
like I said, the look of the film is super true to Legos. They didn't move the Legos in any way that they wouldn't normally move as a toy. Yet they made it seem real.
My eyes lit up and I would just smile so large when I saw the like big action sequences, because I was fooled completely that it was stop motion animation. I really thought it was. And that made it so grand and amazing to me. But the fact that it's not stop motion animation and is CG, that's actually even cooler, because it fooled a veteran like me. It was very photoreal. The textures were just amazing. The lighting is amazing. I can't say enough about it.
It was visually stunning. So make sure, I would recommend that you see it in 3D.
Yeah, you've got to. Also, if you go to select theaters, I think you can get a free minifigure, which is something we did now.
Yeah, we got surprised with that when we were at the theater. We
got the DJ robot. We've got Chris Pratt as the construction worker guy. We've got Elizabeth Banks as the main
Wild
female
Style.
Morgan Freeman. We got Will Ferrell. We've got Will Arnett, Alison Brie, Nick Offerman. It's just kind of like an amazing cast. And
well, because who doesn't want to do a Lego movie?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody was really solid and really helped to not make the characters feel cartoony. One of the things that I really appreciated is they felt like real people and real characters, which made really the message of the movie hit home a lot harder.
There's so many little fun, minute details, from the scratches on the Lego faces to the lollipop. If you look carefully at the wizard's character, his staff is literally a lollipop that's like half eaten, pretty much. And I just love it. I love it. These guys are having fun, making movies, doing creative things with this world, with this universe, taking the Lego, and that's the thing, taking the concept of a Lego movie and completely flipping it upside down and surprising us with what you can do with Lego pieces.
Also notable that Chris McKay from Robot Chicken is the animation director on this film, so you can definitely see his influence there as well. He's kind of like a third director.
You could see him kind of playing around in the Robot Chicken world. It's all stop motion and using action figures, and you can see that kind of like that realism kind of translate over into the big screen with all the, I mean, it's just beautiful lighting. Just the lighting is perfect.
So look at this film, great. The writing of this film, as we've mentioned, is very, very smart and does not at all feel like you're watching a kid's movie. For me, final review, I loved everything about this movie. I thought it was extraordinarily well done. Again, it was smart, it was funny, it looked awesome, unlike anything I've ever seen. Definitely go see it in 3D. It made me laugh. It was the best comedy of the year by far so far. It was the best make you feel something movie I've seen of the year so far, and the best action movie I've seen of the year so far. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Wow!
I thought it was awesome.
A perfect score!
It was a home run. It was a grand slam. I think that other movies of 2014 are gonna have a really hard time topping it. I'm not limiting it to animated. I'm saying of the year.
It's the very beginning of the year.
I know.
We're barely getting into it.
And I think that the Lego movie set that bar high. I
It did set it high,
Frankenstein. And
Where does it fall?
And that awkward moment.
I
Frankenstein, that awkward moment, and the Lego.
Can't forget Guardians of the Galaxy comes out this year. I had very little doubt the movie was not going to be good. I went in with high expectations because of Chris Miller and Phil Lord, who I love very much. And yeah, overall, I highly enjoyed the movie. We'll be seeing it again.
Me too. Probably tonight.
But yeah, just a little slight disappointment in the end of the movie, but that's okay. I give the movie 8 out of 10.
All right, and Steve and I aren't the only ones that got a chance to see this movie. Right now on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, it has a 97 percentile. And from the audience members, it's got a 91%, so doing great.
Also on IMDb, the users gave it a 9 out of 10, which is glorious.
Which is glorious. So if you guys do get a chance to go to the movies this weekend, Steve and I both highly recommend the Lego Movie. If you don't get a chance to go to the movies, you can always go to netflix.com/SourceFed and get a free month of instant streaming and watch other movies there, and then join us on Movie Club. I'm Trish Hershberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza. Everything is awesome! Everything is good when you...
Darkness, no parents.